y'all, I'm back for another video today. I know it's been a minute. It's been a very long time, but I'm back. And yeah, it literally took everything in me to set up and turn on the camera because I just have so much anxiety with like trying to film because it's been so long since I've done it. But I owe y'all a video. So I really am just gonna be doing my makeup and just talking to y'all about why I've been gone and stuff like that. My vision has gotten worse. So I can see, but like I got this light and it's just, the light, and then I got, it's a lot. So like if I'm like squinting or like not looking at the camera or like it's just a lot going on with my eyes. So yeah, so it's been so long since I've touched my makeup. Like it's just not even like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like I don't even know what I'm doing. But anyway, so this just feels so weird. This feels so weird. Okay, let me calm down. Much anxiety with like trying to film because it's just been a minute since I filmed anything, and like I just have not been feeling motivated to do anything in regards to filming either. Like, don't get me wrong, I still want to do YouTube. I still like talking about things and giving my thoughts on things because I don't really have many people to talk to in real life about certain things, to be honest. So, which is why I started this channel in the first place. But like, I just like stuff in my personal life. Like, I'm one of those people, when I'm stressed out about something, I don't, you know how some people tend to do what they enjoy, or they do what they enjoy to ease their stress, right? I'm not that type of person. Like, when I'm stressed out about something, nothing is fun. Like, even the stuff I enjoy, it's not fun. Like, I've been in a reading slump since from April, and I just got out of it like a week ago. I'm filming this, what the day is? Today is Wednesday. I'm filming this June, I don't know the fucking date. I'll put the date on the screen, but like I'm just now filming. I'm just now trying to get myself back together because I'm gonna just start where it all started. I have to realize I can't curse. Okay, so it all started with this car accident. It wasn't really like an accident. Like I didn't hit anyone. No one hit me. The car dealership. Okay, it all started. I got my car fixed. Not April. It wasn't April. The accident happened in April. I got my car fixed the end of February. Like February 20 something. I don't specifically remember the day, but it was definitely the end of the month. I got brakes, got front brakes, I got an oil change, and I also got my tires rotated because that's what my car needed. Like I initially came in for a oil change, and I took my car to the dealership because you expect them to do shit right? So I took my car there, and I've been taking my car there. It's like I've had this car for a year. This is like my second time taking this car there. So initially I came in for an oil change, but I needed brakes. And I'm the type of person, if my car needs something done, I go ahead and I get it done, right? Go ahead and just get it done so I won't have to keep coming back and forth, getting one thing done. Next month I have to get this thing done. Next month I have to get this thing. No, just go ahead and do all what it needs, right? So I did it. So a month later, April 2nd, I would get out of work and I look at the tire. So I'm like, I noticed I didn't have a hubcap. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't have a hubcap. But then I look a little closer. And I'm like, why does my wheel have only one lug nut on it? For those of you who don't know what a lug nut is, it's like the little things, it's like screws that tighten on your wheel to keep your wheel on your car on. I only had one lug nut on the damn car. So I'm just like, huh? Mind you, I don't really know much about cars. This is technically my first car that I've had on my own. So like I'm still learning, right? I'm still learning certain things about cars and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure. So I get in the car, I kind of drive out of it, right? The car would not go nowhere. Like it's like it felt like the tire was about to come off, right? So I was like, okay. So I called my mom. I was trying to explain to her what was going on. She's yelling at me because she don't understand what I'm trying to say. And I'm just like, okay, just come and get me. Just come and get me. Like, you're not far away. You're already out and about because we live 30 minutes away from where I work. So I'm just like, can you just come? Like, I literally, like, I'm one of those people, like, don't be doing all that yelling at me. Like, don't you think I'm in enough distress? Like, just come and look at it since you don't really understand what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I just come and see. So she comes and she looks, she's like, you can't go nowhere with this car. It's only one lug nut. I'm like, well, I told you something was wrong with it. I wasn't really able to describe it because I'm not familiar with all those terminologies. Like, if I was able to, I would have. I just told you that I can't drive it. So, left the car there, right? Couldn't, you can't do shit with it. So my mom was like, file a claim, whatever. She was like, have you gotten something done to your tires recently? And I couldn't remember, right? I couldn't remember because normally when I get stuff done to my car, I leave the paperwork in the car, which I'm gonna stop doing that. But then I was like, I did get a tire rotation recently, like a month ago. So, I really want to out this insurance company, but I'm not gonna out y'all asses like I want to. So, call the insurance company, told them what was going on with the car. They said, okay, file a claim, whatever, and they were gonna tow the car. So, towing the car, it took a couple of days for the car to get towed, whatever. So, even when the car took a minute to get towed, it was like, okay, I need to pick a body shop, to send my car to. So the body shop that I initially picked, they were not taking any tow-ins, right? Because there's only certain places that take tow-ins because tow-ins, if your car has to be towed in, that means, there's a lot more damage, I guess, to the car to where you can't drive it. So it takes longer to fix, right? And most places, they like you to be in and out, right? So literally I was calling every single body shop in this goddamn city and nobody was taking tow-ins except one place. I was like, fuck it, take the car there, right? Just take the car there. But since the car was being towed and initially to the body shop that said, hey, we don't take tow-ins, the towing company, they took my car and they kept it for a week inbound wherever it was because that place was not taking any tow-ins. So since my car was sitting at the place, they were like, I already had told them where the car was supposed to go, and then they were like, oh, well, we haven't heard from so and so insurance company, whatever, whatever. And I was like, well, I already said where the car is supposed to go. Like, it should not take y'all a week and some change to get my car to where it needs to be, which also led for my car to be sitting there a lot longer. So then I was like, okay, so why is my car still sitting here after, 5-6 days? Still keeping my car so they can get extra money from the insurance company, because essentially the insurance company were paying for my car to be towed and everything. So, meanwhile my car is sitting there, that's extra money that the insurance company has to pay. So that's really why my car was really just sitting there, really, because they could have been had my car at the body shop it needed to be, but they kept it there so they can really use it to make a scheme so they can get extra money out of the insurance company. Because, like, why is my car sitting here extra days on end? They were like, oh, they haven't received payments from your insurance company in regards to your car staying here, which is why we still have your car, because we haven't received any payments from them, which I called my insurance company. They said that they did because they had receipts. So then it turned into a whole thing where it became like a whole case with the insurance company and their management, because the towing company, this was some fraudulent towing company. Like, when I googled them, they had like 3 stars, but this towing company was through the insurance, so it's not really much I was able to do anyway, because I ain't paying for it. So that was a whole thing, and that led to my car sitting there even longer. So finally, my car gets to where it's supposed to go, and because the body shop that I chose to take my car to, because they are not under the insurance, they're not under my insurance vendor, I had to pay out of pocket for the labor, which I really didn't have a choice, because my back was against the wall, because there were not any body shops near me that was taking towings. I literally called every place I found on Google. So yeah, and then my car has been there for a month because that place was understaffed, and oh, your car needs this, your car needs that. And then there also was an issue where my insurance company was like, oh, well, we're not going to cover your tire because as a company, we don't cover tires. And I'm like, how y'all don't cover tires? Y'all should have said that from the beginning. But see, what also was pissing me off with this insurance company is that they did not have like a person for me to talk to, if that makes any sense. So like, they did not have like a set person for me. Like, whenever I would call, it would just be whatever representative, whatever agent was working at that time. Like, I never had like a set agent, like, this is your agent, this is the number you call to contact them. Like, I did not have that. And then the person who was handling my claim, I never heard anything from that person. I really want to say his name. He never called me. I never got a call, an email, or nothing. And apparently when that guy who was looking at my car, the claim handler or whatever, he never looked at the car in person. The first time he didn't even look at the car in person. You know what he did? He looked at it through photos. Now, I'm not nobody's mechanic, but I know that a car looks different in person than on photo, especially if it has damage. Mind you, like, it wasn't like I had like wrecked the car. It was just the tire. And also because I've been driving on a car that had loose lug nuts, it messed up like the front. I don't remember the specific term, but it kind of messed up the front of the car. So like, let's say this is the front of the car, and your wheels get attached here and here. it kind of messed up that part of the car. I don't remember what it's called. But they had to replace that as well because of the damage of me, like, you know, driving on it on a wheel that's not tightened on it, so it essentially made it damaged, so they had to replace that. But like, when I say that shit had caused me so much stress, because I went 2 months without a car. If I was not living at home, my ass would have been homeless. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, I literally had to sit and think about it. Like, if I was not living with my parents, because most of us need a car to get to work. And it's like, I was lucky enough to have transportation at home. At least I'm at home, because if I was somewhere else, I would probably have to change all my availability. Not only that, because I changed my availability at work, I wasn't making that many hours, and also because the store that I work at, they've been cutting down on working hours, right? So because they've been cutting down on working hours, I wasn't getting that much hours either, and it kind of messed up my plans. Not having my car this summer kind of really messed up my plans a little bit, because my plans this summer was to like get a second job or whatever. Summer is almost over. Like, summer is almost over, so it was kind of like, you know, I was just like, summer is almost over, so it's kind of like, you might as well. And then when I wanted to, like, it's like, I can't really get a second job because I'm sharing a car with other people. So it's like, it's only so much I can do, right? It was just a mess. Like, when I tell you, it's not like I was not meeting my bills, because I was meeting my bills, but money was definitely tight. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. All because somebody put they... And then, on top of that, they were like, oh, well, you're probably going to have to take your car back to the dealership for the tire damage, since they the ones who messed up the tire damage. Well, that didn't end up happening. They actually ended up fixing the tire, so all is good. I never had to go back to the dealership, because I know that would have just been a whole mess, but they ended up fixing it anyway. But yeah, so I had to come out of pocket for that. Then I had to come out of pocket for my deductible. So I had to pay, I don't even want to say how much I had to pay. I had to pay almost $600 or something for the labor. Then I had to pay my $500 deductible, and then I had to pay other extra money for damages. Like, truth is, I'm tired. I am tired. Okay, like, it just was not a good month for me. Well, those months were just stressful as hell, because, like, what the hell? Like, who said I had money for all that? Who said I had money for all that? Because I don't. I ain't got no money for all that. And what pissed me off is that it's not like I got in an accident. Like, I could see if I got in an accident, or like maybe it was like my fault or whatever. It wasn't even that. It was just simply somebody did not do their job right. And granted, you know, I know in service people make mistakes, right? People make mistakes in service. Like, yeah, I get it. I work in customer service. But we're talking about an automotive vehicle. We're talking about a car. A car is one of the most dangerous things we have on this planet. Like, people literally have been unalived from car accidents and things like that. Like, something serious could have really happened to me. I didn't go back to the dealership, of course, because I really just I don't want nothing to do with y'all at this point. I want y'all to leave me the hell alone, because y'all the reason why I'm in this predicament anyway. Like, I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't want to talk to y'all. Like, I really don't want to. Like, I'm one of those people, like, you know, there are certain people that's just like, you know, they're into working out a situation. Not me. Get away from me. I'll figure it. Just get away from me. I'll figure it out. I don't want you to do anything else. Don't touch it. Don't talk to me. Don't call me and talking about, oh, it's time for an oil change. It's a chop. It's a job. Like, I don't want y'all talking to me. If I could really reveal the name, I would, but I'm not. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna be messy like that. I ain't gonna be messy like that. But yeah, I know this is boring to some of y'all. Like, y'all don't want to hear about this, but like, that job has really like stressed me out because it's like, dang, this was not in my. Now I have to pay for this stuff, and I was like, oh, I was gonna find me a little seasonal position or something, for the summer. I'm still looking for like a second job or whatever, but like, this was just like a mess. Like, it was just so stressful. Like, even when I was like trying to call like the insurance people and stuff like that, and they've given me the runaround, and then like not having set people to talk to. So cause when you call like a customer service number, it takes you to different representatives, so you kind of have to retell the story every single time you talk to someone instead of having like a set person to talk to. Like, and what also was like pissed me off about this whole situation is just like the capitalism of it all. Like, I pay y'all my insurance every month on time. Every month on time. Okay, maybe I may have been late like once, but that's probably because I forgot. Other than that, like, I be paying myself on time. The least y'all could do is just give me a decent service. Like, why is stuff all over the place? Like, y'all don't have where people have like a set agent or like a set, you know. And then what killed me is the person who was handling my claim, they never contacted me. They never contacted me. It's like, oh, well, your car is only worth, such and such amount of damage. Like, your car is only worth $200-$300 worth of damages, so that's all you'll get, even though I didn't even look at the car in person. What? Like, mind you, I'm paying y'all just $200 worth of insurance every month. Like, I just, like, it's just like the capitalism of it all to me. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? The least you could do is give me a decent service. And why is this not organized? Like, why is it that I'm talking to different customer service? Like, can I have like a set customer service rep? Can I have like a set, person to talk to? In regards to like my situation and my case. Like, ain't that's how the shit go? And it's confusing to me because I'm just like, this is my first time dealing with this stuff. Like, I'm a what I like to say, a pre-adult. I'm not like an adult yet. I'm like still learning this stuff. So it's like, I really don't understand. Like, I really don't understand. Like, but y'all want my money, but y'all don't want to insure me, but y'all want my money. Insurance is important. Like, I'm not saying that it's not important, but like, I want to be insured. Like, the least you could do is insure, bitch. Like, I really, like, I don't, like, oh my god. Oh my god, okay. So, I'm just done ranting about that. That is what stressed me out these past couple of months. I just got my car back June 2nd. So, I haven't had a car from April 2nd to June. And I literally went and got my car June 2nd. Like, no bullshit. I was driving it. I was like, is this really my car? Like, it felt so foreign because I haven't driven my car in like so long. But yeah, that was a whole mess. A whole mess. Like, if I can like if I was able to leave the insurance company, I would. But I'm on my parents' insurance, and like, my parents were previously insured by someone else, like a different company. But my mom left that company because they went up on her insurance for an accident. So she moved to this insurance company because I guess it was better for what her and my dad have going on. But like, yeah. So I'm under the insurance for now because I'm 21 and you know like I'm still gonna be paying ass of money for insurance because you know how young I am. But like where it's at now is pretty reasonable. So yeah, I'm sure I would be paying more if I was anywhere else. But yeah, that situation had me stressed the hell out. Like stressed out because what the hell do y'all mean? And then I was also worried because I'm like, I hope nothing else is wrong with my car. Like I hope while my car was sitting at the towing place, like I hope they didn't mess with my car or did anything to it. Like I'm one of those people who just be like, I'm an overthinker. Like a lot of people say they're overthinkers, but I am an overthinker. Like I be thinking about the worst case scenario. Like what if somebody came and like took the battery out of my car? Like I'm one of those type of thinkers. Like you're not beating me when it comes to overthinking. Like you're just not. You're just not. Like I'm literally one of those. Like I'm crazy. Like I be thinking like worst case scenario. Like I'm literally one of those people. Like, huh? But anyway, that had me stressed. And because I was stressed, I ain't been reading like that. Binge eating. Yeah, I'm a binge eater. Well, a binge snacker. That's still binge eating. I ain't had read nothing. I recently did read though. I did have what did I read? Black Flamingo, The Black Flamingo. Friday I'm in Love. What else? I think I read something else. Oh, Honey Girl. So I recently read those this month. You know, get myself out of reading stuff, you know, read some queer romance, you know what I mean? But yeah, as far as creating, I just put that on the back burner because I don't know, I just wasn't feeling motivated to do it. But yeah. But I recently went on here, like when I went to check, like I don't check like my analytics like that. It just gives me anxiety, so I just don't do it. But I recently done it and I seen that I have like a lot of new people here. Like last time I checked, like posted on here, I think I was at like 280 something. Now I'm at like 314, 15 like subscribers right now. And I'm just like, where y'all come from? Like I'm happy you're here, but I'm just like, where y'all come from? Because I'm just like, I ain't even been doing that. But for those of you who are new, hey, hi. How are you? My name is Shania. What is this channel? I don't know what this channel is at this damn point. I really don't know. Well, this channel is a place where I just come and I talk about things, different things. Whatever I feel like. And yeah. I'm 21. I know I look like I'm in high school, but I'm not. I know I look like I'm in high school, but I'm not. If you have any like thing you want me to talk about or like things you think would be interesting for me to talk about, just put it down below. Nice to meet you. And also, oh, if you're new, also if you want, tell me what video, like the first video you saw of mine, if you remember, because I was like, there's like a recent increase of people on here. I was like, I wonder who these people are. Because I literally have not been doing nothing with myself on here, so I was just like, somebody's watching my stuff, because I really thought it was gonna be like, I mean, my channel is still small, don't get me wrong, but then I was like, this rapid increase was kind of just like, oh, ooh, where y'all come from, you know, like a surprise type of thing to me, like, because I thought I was gonna be at, you know, a little 290 something, but yeah. It just feels weird. Like, I still feel weird recording right now. Like, it just feels weird. Like, I haven't done this in so long. Like, I was, like, the beginning of this month, I was planning to do, like, a book vlog. I wasn't feeling it. Like, I just was not feeling it. And my equipment is falling apart, and it's pissing me off. Like, you know how much I spend on this equipment? Well, I've had it for 2 years, technically, now. But, like, nobody feel like doing all that. But yeah, in regards to this channel, also the reason why I haven't been filming is because I don't really know what to do. Like, I have ideas, but like, I don't really know how to execute said idea. And like, I don't know, like, it just gives me so much anxiety. Like, I have some ideas, but it's like I know stuff I want to do because I want to do stuff that I don't see people doing, right? Which is, I ain't gonna tell y'all because I'm not gonna give away my secret formula. But with certain videos I want to make, I kind of really don't know how I want to execute the idea that I have sometimes. And also, like, I be scared and anxious about it, if that makes sense. That probably didn't make no sense, but oh well. The girls that get it, get it. The girls that get it, get it. But I have to interact with y'all more because y'all show me a lot of love. I appreciate that. I don't want to come across as somebody who doesn't appreciate it, because I do. I do. And oh, well, I guess I can tell y'all this too. I want to go back to school next year. I can't do it this fall because I want to get rid of some of this debt that I acquired before I talk about going back to somebody's institute. But I think I want to major in English so I can become an author. I'm sure that's not surprising. I'm sure y'all not surprised that I want to become an author. Y'all not surprised, right? The people who've been here for a minute, y'all not surprised. But yeah, I think I want to become an author. Don't ask me if I'm writing a book now, because I'm not. No. Like, I'm not even about to tell y'all if I am or not, because y'all not about to keep harassing me about, oh, are you writing a book? Like, where's the book? Where's the book? Like, no, you're not about to harass me about that, because I don't think people realize, like, when you're a creator, like, if you are a creative person, like, you have to be in, like, a creative space, a creative mode, right? Like, creativity comes to people differently, but, like, you don't just, like, for some people, it's not just, you just go and create, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not in a mood of creating, if that makes sense. Like, if I can barely get on here and film a damn video, what makes you think I'm in the mood to create a novel? Right? And yeah, I'm thinking big because, you know, you can start chapter by chapter, right? I can start off with something small, right? But, like, for me, writing a book is, like, very important to me, but it's also serious to me because it's gonna have to be the best thing I've written in my entire life. Like, it's gonna have to be serious. Like, I'm a Virgo, so, like, it's gonna have to be it. Like, it's gonna have to be it. Like, I'm not playing any type of games, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't think people get that, because it's like, oh, well, you could just write a book now. Who said I was in the mood to create a book right now? Like, I know it sounds, you know, it sounds like, oh, you should be creating right now. It's like, I still have to pay my bills. I still have to go to work, and I'm trying to find a second job. What are you saying to me right now? And I'm also talking about going back to school next year. I'm going back to school next year. Like, it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm not going this fall because I'm trying to make me some money, trying to pay off some of this debt before I go to somebody's institute. But I will be at somebody's school spring. I don't care. I don't even care whose institute I'm going to be at. I don't even care if it's a PWI or HBCU. By the way it's looking in these finances, it's kind of giving PWI. But I don't really give a damn. I just want to be gone. You know, I want to be gone in my independence era. You know what I mean? Like, I'm ready at this point. But who's, like, I don't think people get it. Like, if I have a whole bunch of other stuff going on, I'm not going to be thinking about creating. Especially if it's not making me any money, right? I don't make money from creating, so I create when I feel like creating, right? If I was making money from creating, it would be different because this is how I bring on the dough, right? But I don't make money from creating, so I create when I feel like creating, if that makes sense. I don't think people get that, because it's like, I'm not monetized on YouTube, so like, I create when I feel like creating. It's a lot of time that goes into this. Like, I literally have to plan this stuff out. But hopefully this video was fun or whatever. I might film after this because I really want to talk some more because I ain't got nothing else to do. And yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. I do have videos planned the next couple of weeks to a month. So hopefully I get out of this anxiety and I just start filming. Because it's not like I've been doing video scripts. Like, I've been like writing down notes for certain videos and stuff like that. It's the recording part. Like, I don't know why I'm getting an anxiety recording, like filming. Like, I don't really know. Well, it's because I haven't done it in a while. Because right now, I'm fine right now. Like, in the beginning of this video, I was kind of like anxious and nervous. But now I'm okay right now. So I guess it's just a matter of like me challenging myself and getting up and actually doing it. Because it wasn't that bad, you know? But yeah, I have some thoughts I want to give on certain things. What do y'all feel about a podcast? Like an actual podcast? I don't know. I feel like the podcast world, like the podcast industry is just oversaturated. Like, I don't even know. It's doing a lot. Like, y'all are doing the most with the podcast stuff. It's just doing too much. Like, all y'all do is talk about the same thing. Like, if I'm gonna make a podcast, I'm gonna be talking about a whole bunch of different stuff. Y'all like my hair? I did my own hair. It's like short passion twists. I've had these in for like since like May 20th or something like that. It's time for these to come out. But like, I don't have any good pictures with this hair. Well, I have a picture, but like, it has like my family members and stuff in it because it was at my sister's graduation. But like, I want my own photos with it, so I'm gonna take some pictures because I like to take pictures of hairstyles that I do to keep track of like my progress, because I do my own hair, and to keep track of what styles I've already done. But yeah, y'all like it. I'm gonna do my edging. I'm gonna take me some cute photos, and I think I'm gonna make another video because I'm in my energy, in my element now. But yeah. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, and also comment down below if you want. This was just me ranting, giving y'all, I guess, like a live update or like whatever as to why I haven't been posting or whatever. But yeah. What else I was about to say? I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point now. I'm sorry, this was not a constructed video. This was a ramble, rant, whatever the case may be. Hopefully it doesn't sound too all over the place, because if I edit this video and it's too all over the place, then it's gonna be scrapped. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bills has been affected, young man.
Oh, Jesus.
And you need to let your bill collectors, your utility workers know that you don't have the income coming in anymore.
Oh, my.